We're back. I made 7,000 something dollars today, which thankfully recovered my loss from my stupid trade last week. Let me see, $7,644.66. This today. I think I'm gonna title this video "The Fact That I Shouldn't Have Traded," which like isn't really true. I think it's fine to be trading right now, but I just wasn't going to because it's like not as probable of a setup to be trading. Um, okay, let's get into this though. So this was the trade. It was super quick. Literally happened in like 3 minutes. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, 6 minutes. Super quick trade, and I'm actually super lucky that I accidentally filled. I like fully closed my position here. I was gonna hold to here. This was my original trade, um, but I'm actually super happy that I accidentally closed somewhere in this range because I closed when I had an alert set for these equal lows on those are 5 minute equal lows on ES right here at 9 a.m. and then 9:10, which I'm pretty sure. Well, Nasdaq also has equal lows, but at 8:30 and 8:40. So I definitely wanted to see Nasdaq sweep those, and then I also just wanted to see ES sweep these equal lows. So I had a like alert set for when that happened, and when it did happen at, as you can see, 10 a.m., which is when I closed my entire position. I meant to only close partials there, but honestly, I luckily filled all of my positions and closed fully right there, which ended up making me, I guess, an extra, probably, you know, probably like a couple $1,000, honestly. So pretty risk off trade today. I didn't risk as much, but I wanted to make back some of those losses. And so my first take profit was at like at just these 5 minute lows because it was a 1 to 0.8, and then my major take profit was at these equal lows. That's where I took off the majority of my position, 1 to 2, and then like I said, closed out the rest here. I honestly just took partials quickly because I wanted to be out of this trade. I kind of wanted to be in and out, but let's go over the bias. So overall, long-term bias, I am still bearish. Long-term. Actually, I have a alert signal for this on my phone right here. Wait, sorry, I don't really want that there. But I have an alert signal right there. Yeah, there it is on my phone. Because as long as NQ doesn't sweep this hourly high up here, or technically also this one, ES already swept both of these. So we already have a high time frame bearish SMT right now. Another one, with Nasdaq still as the leading index, which is still what I want to see for long term because I still think we need to go down here and retest these levels. I like the equities are up, right? My portfolio looks green and it looks nice, and it's good to see some returns on some of these companies. Like Robinhood's up 8% today. But I also just am anticipating us going a little bit lower. And I mean, Nvidia, like, although like a lot of these companies are down like 20% from their highs, but I just still want to see us go lower on the indexes to try and give us more of a reason to want to go long. I say that as in go long, like short term, go long. Because why isn't this going away? It's super annoying. Okay, I really want to see us come and retest previous all-time highs and then take out all of this like kind of low resistance liquidity. I mean, we only swept really like 2 draws of weekly lows. Actually just one. I don't think that's enough. I honestly am anticipating, and I actually said this in my last video, I'm anticipating us having this weekly retrace. I actually like that a little bit. Um I'm not I'm not confident enough that we're going to go lower in the fact that I'm going to like sell off of like a little bit of this high. Instead, I want to continue to build more and more equity, more and more capital day trading, and just completely like keep on dumping it straight back into the market. Obviously Bitcoin, really good buy. I mean, I have 0.28 of a Bitcoin. So I have $25,000 sitting in Bitcoin right now. I really like it. And let's see what else long term. I mean, yeah, I want us to go lower, honestly. I'm okay with this weekly retrace, and I do think that we will still go lower. But the main reason why I believe that is off of this high time frame daily bearish SMT. And we're building a lot of low resistance liquidity to the downside. As you can see, like this low, this low, this low, this low, this low, right? It's more attractive, in my opinion, to come and get these than it is to get all the way up here. Although right now it looks like price kind of wants to go up there. So we'll see how that plays out. But let's get into the daily bias. So again, we just had this daily SMT going into market open. So I wanted to see us trade away from this high on NASDAQ. And obviously NASDAQ is where I was looking to take the trade. NASDAQ smoking on that gas pack. So I wanted to see us trade away from that. So I was looking for shorts and shorts only. I did not want to take longs. And honestly, I jumped in this trade a little bit soon. But again, I know that I said wait for a 5-minute retrace. But there's certain situations where, this was clearly a scalp trade. I wasn't trying to target this 4-hour low all the way down here. So I know that I said that I want 5-minute retraces, but since we swept liquidity before market opened, I'm okay with entering a trade without a 5-minute retrace because technically that manipulation has already happened. So we're looking for 5-minute retraces when the liquidity hasn't been swept yet. Wow, NASDAQ it looks like going to take those highs, which is insane. But we still made money on the day shorting, so can't complain. Okay, so we had that high time frame SMT, and that was our sweep of liquidity. I mean, additionally, we swept session highs on both indexes going into market open. So we had the liquidity sweep. We didn't need a 5-minute breakage structure. A 5-minute retrace after we break structure the downside. So personally, right, we didn't really have any confluences to like reverse on the 5-minute. Originally we were creating a 5-minute SMT when market had originally opened with this high and this high. I thought that was going to be my entry. If we came down and inverse this fair value gap, I thought that's what it was going to be, and I was a lot more confident when we had that SMT. So from this high to this high, and then NASDAQ this high to this high or this high. And I really wanted this high. Sorry. I wanted to see that get, us have another bearish SMT on the 1-minute, and that would have confirmed my bias even more. But NASDAQ ended up sweeping out this high, and I guess that also is the 5-minute manipulation that we can look for when high time frame liquidity already got swept. A lot of the times after that, once market opens, we still need a 5-minute manipulation, and that's what we ended up getting. So we closed bullish all the way up here, and again, that was enough confirmation for me to have 5-minute manipulation. But we ended up sweeping out these 1-minute highs, and then immediately created a bearish fair value gap, and I was waiting for this to get retested or this get inversed, and we ended up inversing this 1-minute bullish fair value gap. And then there was nothing on ES, but it's okay because we weren't looking for the trade on ES. We were looking for the trade on the leading index, which was NASDAQ. So enter here, stops above these highs to be safe with this bearish fair value gap that could have potentially wanted to get filled. And we are going to watch NASDAQ take out this high right now. So that would have to make me rethink the daily bearish SMT that we're seeing on the high time frames. But anyways, so we enter short there. Again, first take profit was just like market open lows. I took off like barely anything pretty much. And then I didn't take partials there because price moved so quickly, but I was going to, and I just couldn't type it in fast enough on my phone. Took partials here, ended up probably getting filled farther down here on these partials, which was also great. So a little bit of luck today with the fills. And then again, I got the alert while I was looking at NASDAQ at 10 a.m. candle closure. I got the alert that ES had swept these equal lows, so I went to go fill another position, and I accidentally clicked like all. I accidentally clicked sell all instead of typing in, like, I thought I had already typed in like my contracts, how many I wanted to sell, but I ended up accidentally selling all. And so I actually continued watching this trade thinking that I had taken partials and I was still in the trade when we were in this retrace, and I went to go set my stop loss to break even, because again, that was also my original plan once ES swept these 5-minute lows to set stop loss to break even. So I went to go set it, and I was like, oh wait, I don't have any, I'm out of this trade, what? And yeah, I had filled all the way down here. So beautiful trade, dude. Really, really good like market read on my end. We had that 5-minute we had the high time frame sweep pre-market, so all you need is 5-minute manipulation. We had that. No need to wait for a 5-minute retrace because we had that 5-minute manipulation. At that point, all you need is a 1-minute break in structure to the downside, especially given the fact that we had the 1-minute break of structure to the upside during the 5-minute manipulation process. That is beautiful because that fakes out a lot of traders when you break 1-minute structure to the upside during a 5-minute manipulation phase. At that point, if you're bearish, all you're looking for is a 1-minute break of structure in the opposite direction. So I could have entered right here, but because that would have been our 1-minute break of structure. But since we were so close to this bearish fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, I wanted to wait. And yeah, easy fill. Beautiful trade. Made $7,640 in 5 minutes. So that swallowed up our losses. A lot of our losses from silly trades last week. And we had like a $6,000 loss in there, I think, last week, or maybe it was 8,000, I don't remember. But this swallowed up, or almost swallowed, the majority of those. So we're back to a net P&L of $25,000 this month. So super, super happy with that going into Thanksgiving tomorrow. Again, I didn't want to trade today, but I got on the charts Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even though I didn't want to trade any of them. But I'm super happy that we were able to find a trade today, and it was honestly super obvious. So super good trade, $7,000 in 5 minutes. Maybe I should make that the title. But besides that, thank you for watching. I'm home. Thanksgiving break. Done for the week for sure. I'm not going to hop on the charts on Friday because, Thanksgiving is tomorrow. I wouldn't have gotten on the charts today, but price set up a good setup. So you can't just not take those only because Thanksgiving is tomorrow. If price is telling you what to do, then you need to follow price. I personally didn't want to jump in on Monday or Tuesday. I know some people made money on those days. That's fair. Good job to you. And I'm super happy. $25,000 month so far, and I think that we can. I think we can. Continue this. November, we'll call it done here. Because we've just got Friday, and then Monday is. I think Tuesday next week is still November. I think maybe Monday is, but. We're looking good. I'm super excited for December. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can make some money so that I can buy these dips, but then also so that I can get Christmas presents. You know what I mean? Got to be able to afford something. So, all right. Yeah. Peace out. Stay tuned for December PA.